Hey there. I would like to spend about 3 or 4 minutes just sharing a tip with you about how to improve your relationships. We are all in relationships. We all have someone who we are relating with on the regular, who we may at times have conflict with. And conflict is a natural part of relationships, but anything that we can do that reduces the tendency towards conflict and or helps us resolve conflict is a really good skill to learn. So it's not uncommon for people to show up in my practice and say, when I'm trying to talk with my partner, when I'm talking with my child, I really don't feel like they hear me. I don't feel like they listen to me, and I don't feel like they're understanding me. And most people will share that they feel really frustrated when they don't feel understood. One of the first things that I like for people to understand that there's actually a reason why you feel so frustrated. And it's because biologically, our brain, our mind, our psyche has a need to feel not only heard, but to feel understood. There's a lot of research that shows, and I see it a lot in my practice, is that when we're communicating and we're getting feedback from the person who we're talking with, that they not only hear us, but they understand us, it calms and quiets the part of our brain that wants to fight, or the same part of the brain that wants to shut down. And so it allows us to continue to communicate. It draws us closer to the other person. It makes us feel more connected. And in marriages, it lends itself to greater feelings of intimacy and love. So I want to give you a few tips on how to improve your ability to communicate in a way that will help people feel heard and understood. The first thing you have to do is you have to ask yourself, what is it that this person is trying to say to me? And the reason why you want to ask yourself that is because what it'll do, it'll redirect your attention away from yourself and to the communication and to the other person. It'll take you out of that garble in the back of your mind of where you want to defend yourself, where you want to, explain yourself. It'll actually cause you to put your attention on the other person, which is going to prime you and ready you for step number 2. Step number 2 is that you need to ask yourself 3 questions. What is this person thinking? What is this person feeling? And what are they conveying that they're needing from me right now? And again, what are they thinking? How are they feeling? And what are they telling me that they need? And then once you can answer those 3 questions, then your next step is to convey, once the person is finished talking to you, is to convey that you've heard those 3 things, that you hear what it is that they're trying to tell you, that you can tell them their thoughts, you can tell them what, you can share what you think you're hearing about how they're feeling, and you can ask for clarification about, is this what you're needing? If you can do that, you will give the person an experience that will help their brain to calm down, to feel more connected to you, to want to continue to talk to you, to want to draw near to you, which will make you feel safer to continue to talk. And it creates a totally different experience in relationship. So again, so we got our 3 steps. The first step is what? You need to ask yourself, what is it that they're trying to tell me? Step number 2 is you need to clarify the 3 pillars. What are they thinking? What are they telling me they're feeling? And what are they asking for or needing from me? And number 4, you just need to clarify and convey that you've heard those 3 things. All right? So I know that you can do this. I am super excited to hear any feedback, any comments. I hope you have an opportunity to give this a try with someone, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.